Hey guys, this is Mafra with another video. So I haven't been on very much the last few days. I haven't been posting too many videos, and a few of you have reached out and asked why that was, and so I thought I'd just do this short video to offer a bit of an explanation. So a few days ago, I got a call that my grandmother had had a heart attack and that she was in the hospital. And so I went to visit her, and it was quickly determined that the heart attack was such that she would not be able to survive it. And so she was brought home and surrounded by family, and that's where I've been for the last few days. My grandmother passed away about 17 hours ago now, and I just wanted to take a moment and share with you a little bit about her life because she was just such an amazing, wonderful person and such an inspiration that a life like that shouldn't be lived unnoticed. And some of the things that I learned about life from her were that we go through these years that we have, however long they may be, and some of us may shy away from danger or experiences, but she never did. She was very much an adventurer and a lover of life, and she traveled extensively throughout her life in at a time when and in places where women in particular might not have gone. She traveled to communist China and to other places that were rather adventurous. Uh, uh, the Soviet Union she traveled to in her days. Um, and so that was just the kind of person she was. She lived her life for other people, and that's something that is uh, special and due to be noticed. In particular, she was a teacher for most of her life and loved to teach others, what life was about, and in various different capacities, she taught different things. She certainly taught her family, and she was the matriarch of our family, even as her husband, Pop, was the matriarch of, or the patriarch of our family before he passed away a few years ago. And but my grandmother was a really really special person, and I feel just blessed having known her. Um, she was always there with a to support you. That's the thing that I would take away most from who she was. She loved her family, and was very much a believer in family. And that may sound, I don't know, quaint, but she really put that to the test. And she was there for us even when we weren't necessarily there for ourselves. There's times when people make mistakes and poor decisions that don't really help themselves. And when that happened, she was there to support us. Even if she was scolding us for doing things that were decidedly unhelpful or even harmful to ourselves, um, she understood and she put family first. There's a saying that you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family, and that's definitely true. Uh, but all that said, I loved this woman and spending time with her. I learned a lot from her. She was always willing to share from a point of humility things that she had learned in life. She was, as I mentioned, we have this time on this earth, and we have these opportunities to have experiences, to have things that are meaningful happen to us. And just living life doesn't make you wise, but having experiences can certainly do so. And so we have these time can lead to experiences. Experiences reveal the possibility of wisdom. And I've come to believe that if you have wisdom, if you've gained some sort of insight through your life, that it is your obligation, your responsibility to share that wisdom with those who are ready to hear it. And she certainly exemplified that. She was, uh, always there for others and always put others before herself, which is a very, very special quality that we don't see too often. But that was certainly my grandmother. I will miss her dearly. She was just so sweet and kind. I'm delighted that I was able to live near her during the final days of her life. And I have to say, this woman was independent. She was a rural ranch woman, and not a stranger to hard work, not a stranger to difficult times. and she just kept on keeping on, in the face of whatever it might be. She was there to see uh, it through and to support her family. She took very, very good care of us, all of us. Again, even those of us that at times may have made some decisions that weren't in our own best interests, or even things that were harmful for other people, other members of the family, and so on. But just a wonderful, wonderful woman, and that's why I've been offline for a while. I needed to spend some time with my family and to support my grandmother in her final days and final moments on this earth. Her passing was just amazing. I've never seen anything like that. She was literally being held in the arms of one of her grandsons, and she took one long last look around the room at all the faces of everyone who was there, and her eyes couldn't quite focus, but she looked around and really just took everything in, everyone in, one last time, and then she was gone just a few breaths later, and she passed from us. But wow, it's been quite an experience, and I'm feeling very, very grateful, very, very blessed, and very grateful right now. So thanks everyone for listening to me go on about something that's happened in my life. And Grandma Mima, I love you so much. Thank you one more time. You will always, always have a place in my heart.